Hey guys, what's up? It's Cover here. I'm going to be exploring the Judgment Road module. I think that this is my favorite module out of the new ones. Maybe next to Painful Steps, but this is a great module, and if I could rename this module, I would rename it to Flood, just to give you an idea of what's to come. When you first enter the module, you will aggro the skeleton archer here, or if you're on the other side, a couple of skeleton mobs. So be careful when you first enter. The mummy only spawns on one of the corners of the module. If you go to the mirrored side, you will not find this same mummy there. The first interesting thing about this room is the gates, which open and close periodically, separating the two sides of the module. I think that this is very interesting, and there's also a lot of loot on either side. Once you've cleared the corridor of the two skeleton mobs, the skeleton archer, and the mummy, there will be this door at the end. Inside this door, there's a death skull and a skeleton mage. On the other side, there's an additional skeleton archer, but there also are some inconsistencies. Like on this side, there's the chance for the res table to spawn right here, as well as the chance for a lion's head up here, versus on the other side, we have the res table and no lion's head. The first thing to consider when going through the gates are the pressure plates, which are directly inside the module. This can be pressed on either side and it will drop down a Demon Berserk randomly on one of the two sides of the center gate. On one side of the closing gates, there are two skeleton mobs which can spawn. I think this might be a mistake and they messed up the mirroring and it should have been on the other side of Judgment Road. Unfortunately, in this instance, a player ran by and took the aggro of one of the two. But I know for certain that there are two skeleton mobs which spawn right here. Before we kill the Demon Berserk and explore the center a bit more, we're going to go to the other side and clear out over here, just to give you a flavor of the entire room. This is where the other mummy should spawn, but mysteriously, it just doesn't exist. Now we can activate the pressure plate and it will drop down the Demon Berserk. It looks like there are two holes for them to drop down. I'm uncertain if maybe both of them are filled in High Roller, but I expect that it's just random, 50-50, which side it spawns in. Gonna kill this Demon Berserk real quick. You can use the portal as a cheese spot. I kind of fail at first, but I get it eventually. I think interior here, there can be a special chest which spawns on either side of the middle gate. Now is for the fun part. So these levers pull the blood or the swamp of decay on the other side of the module. We saw that little entrance to the pit from the road before, and now we'll see that the pit will fill up with this bloody swamp. Pulling the lever again will cause the swamp of decay to then reseed back down. In this other pit room, there is another skeleton mage, another death skull, and a skeleton archer in here, which wasn't mirrored on the other side. You can also see that the res shrine is here, and on the other side we had the lion's head. Now I can pull both the levers and we can see not only the pit, but the entire room fills up with the swamp of decay, all the way down to where we first spawned in. Here you can see it's basically the same as going underwater in, let's say, the Crypt's fishing room, but you're just taking so much damage the whole time. Unfortunately, the only safe spot available from this is where the steps are, so either back where the main Judgment road is or the side door here, and I almost died, so we're just gonna like fast forward through all this. Here you can see I pull the lever and the sauce is now going away. Yeah, I love this room. I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. It's just a cool room. The flooding mechanic is so unique. I think this would be so cool as an arena room, and yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.